Greetings and welcome back to Pathfinder. So we tried to have an explore last time and I was having some technical issues with crashes and things. I think we've pretty much got that sorted now. It appeared to be a security setting on a Windows update causing problems, and I think I've got it fixed. And there is something else I think I've got fixed. I went to the trouble off camera of making different conduits, and it still wasn't filling up the energy cell here, but it is now. And it turns out I had this set to max input 0. That is not going to be very helpful. So I've put it up to 100. I don't think this is going to go much higher than 20 or 40 per tick anyway with this generator attached. So that should get that filled up. We'll be able to store some spare power and everything will be awesome. Now we've got some lighting issues going on around the place. You'll notice it's quite dark in here, and I thought I'd fix that first before we get on with the quests today. And the best way I can think of to do it is using carpenter's blocks. I'm hoping 5 will be enough, but we can always make some more, because with carpenter's blocks you can do this lovely thing where you put glowstone in and they give off light without actually showing up as lighting blocks. So it's a really nice way of doing hidden lighting, and you can put it just about anywhere. I'm hoping one's going to be enough for in there. I'm going to pop one in here as well just to be thorough, although it probably doesn't need it because I have got a candle up here. I don't know why I didn't notice before how dark it was in here, but I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. So we can cover these back up, and then if we right click with some glowstone, I don't know if it maybe it's yeah, you shift right click it with some glowstone, you see it lighting up there. There's that one, and then we can just cover it up and we've got hidden lighting, which is kind of awesome. I don't have an awful lot of glowstone. This is it. This is everything I own. So we'll go easy on this method for now. But it does mean that we've got a bit more light in here. And that's nice. I was feeling a little bit oppressed in the dark there. That's not that chest, that's that chest. Okay. I've also been cooking up all the golden iron that I own, and I think it's still working its way through the gold. We've still got nearly 50 ingots to get through, but as you can see, we're not going to want for gold for a while. This is, however, all the iron that we have, so that may prove to be problematic. Because today we are moving into Intrepid, the 3rd chapter of our quest book, and we've got 2 options. We've got Veracruz, which appears to be in the RF Tools mod, and it's about making a dimension editor. So in order to insert a dimlet into a dimension using the dimension editor, you need to place the dimlet you want to insert on the left and the dimension you are inserting into on the left. I'm guessing one of those is incorrect. So now that you are able to process your ores in a somewhat efficient manner, perhaps it is once again time to look upon your dimensions, more specifically the already created ones. Previously, we've only been able to change the dimlets of a dimension not yet realised. However, we could probably create a machine to inject new dimlets into the dimensions. It would be hard to extract the dimlets inserted in this manner from the tabs, and it probably would fail to overwrite dimlets of the already existing type, but theoretically this could work. So I think what that's saying here is if I wanted to add orbs of lapis or diamond to this world, I should be able to do so. What I maybe wouldn't be able to do is put overwrite the sky, because I've got a sky thing of the planet, that kind of thing. So that machine I think we will want to take back up to the ship, because that's where we're keeping our dimensions right now. And then in hawking, looks like we're getting into these fancy seeds. These are the ones that oh no, not that button. Let's have a quick look at the NEI. Oh, seed. Yeah, these ones here, so you can grow metals, stone, testy. I don't know what that one does. Oh, bedrock, apparently. But it appears that you start with this universal seed, and then you use this machine to fill it up with whatever it is you want it to grow. I don't know if that's the total amount or if that's just how many, if that's just a single stack for illustrative purposes. I guess we'll find out. So I think we'll start off by doing the machine, because once that's done we can put it in a bag and wait until we next go up. So let's look at the dimensional editor. Right. Well, right off the bat we're going to need to make some conductive iron. I know I don't have any of that because I needed it for the new energy conduits that I made off camera. We have got some of these dimensional shards though. I did find some of those. Iron and machine frame. Oh, and the machine frame's fairly simple as well if I've got any lapis left. A little bit. So we need 3 of these. A couple of these. We need some gold nuggets. I think we need 2 of those as well. We're going to need 2 of those, and I'll go and find some iron. And we'll start making the ingredients for this. Let's just take one of our half stacks. And this should be a fairly simple build, I'm hoping. Let's put a couple of iron in there to get cooking up, and we'll go make the machine frame while we're waiting for that. So that's that one, and we want this. And it will not click in for me. I don't know what it is I'm doing wrong there, or if it's just changed the config or something. But we can make it by hand. That's not a problem. Okay, so we need that, and those, and these, and then we'll put our conductive iron in, and that should be a fairly quick and easy build to get us started. One more to go. Yeah, while we're here, let's have a look. We have an ender pearl, which is really nice. The rest of it's fairly ordinary stuff, but the zombie head may come in handy. And we're about halfway through, a little over halfway through our shiny sword's durability, but we've got plenty more shiny as well, so we can replace that fairly easily when the time comes. We just need to keep an eye on it. There we go, one-dimensional editor. Is that it? It is. Thank you very much. I'll take my 2 reward bags. What's next? Machine infuser and a lot of dimensional shards. Okay. That might be an off-camera job, but we can look at the machine infuser for now. So that'll be presumably somewhere along the same lines as this. Alright, machine infuser, machine frame, machine infuser. So another machine frame, yeah, that should be reasonably simple to do as well. But we are tearing through our lapis at this point. And I'm going to need another load of them, and some of those, and there's my diamonds. Right, let's put that in a bag and get our diamonds out as well. So we need another machine frame, which means we need another 2 of these. No, they go there, don't they? 2 of those, and our 4 iron. So we've got that, and what was the rest of it? 4 of these in the corner. Oh, we need some redstone as well. Okay, well let's put those away. We don't need those anymore. We need a couple of those, and we can put 2 of those away. They were on the corners, weren't they, I think? And 2 diamonds. Is that it? That's it. We have our machine infuser. What does that do for us? You can improve most other machines. Okay, so that's a kind of upgrade thing, I think. As you've explored your dimensions, you've noticed something odd. At certain points, light seems to pour through a tear in reality, does it? You've tried to widen these tears with your pickaxe, but unfortunately that only proceeded to shatter them, scattering particles and dimension shards around. You've been able to infuse ingots and blocks with these shards to produce new machines that all flow with a new sort of pulse. Perhaps it would be possible to infuse other machines with these shards and make them stronger in some manner. So, to infuse a machine, we put the machine in the right-hand slot of the interface, the left-hand slot filled with dimensional shards. As it's expensive to infuse machines, it will take approximately 8 stacks of 32 to completely infuse a machine. So that's how many of those they're looking for. However, infusing machines often provides numerous benefits that would be unattainable otherwise. Okay, well, like I said, that's an off-camera job if ever I've seen one. So now we need to move on to this one, I think. I don't think we're going to get much further on that without a great deal of time and effort of off-camera work. Because you don't want to see me looking for 256 glowy star things. Okay, so we need a universal seed and a seed infuser to get started on this track. It says here, it is possible to grow all sorts of plants provided with power. It only makes sense that we should be able to grow ores as well. The seed infuser can be used to infuse universal seeds with ingots, yes, as I suspected. So let's have a look at these universal seeds. We found it all under seed last time, didn't we? That's a zinc seed, that is not a universal seed. Universal seed, so 2 blocks of redstone, 6 seeds, and an awkward potion, which is just water and nether wart. Do I have any nether wart? That's the first thing to ask ourselves. I don't think I have. Where can we get nether wart from? Okay, nether quartz and a seed of any type. Where can we get quartz from? I don't have any quartz. Can I? Oh. I think we maybe are going to have to go to the nether, people. Unless I get some... I've got netherrack. That's no good, is it? Marble. No, there's definitely no quartz around here. Well, that's a shame. I don't know if we can get to the nether from this dimension. I'm going to assume not, and that we have to do that build up on the ship. I have got some obsidian, which is going to come in handy. Shall we see if we get lucky in these 2 reward bags? What are they? They're good ones. What have we got? I don't know what that is. A material absorber. Okay. And another flux capacitor. Less useful than maybe they could have been. Right. Well, that has been a bit of an upset to me, because I really did think we were going to be able to get away without going to the nether this time round, but it doesn't look like we are. So let's have a look at the infuser first. Oh, okay, we need a seed for the infuser anyway. So yeah, I think it's time to gear up and head to the nether, which means we need to go back to the ship. Where's my obsidian gone? I only need 12 of those, don't I? And I will need a flint and steel. I can't remember where I've been putting the flint. There we go. And an iron. I know I've just put some in here. So let's take that with us. We've got our dimensional editor in here and our machine infuser, should we think we need it. Let's check out how much lunch we've actually got. Right, let's do that. Does that work? Has that filled it up? Yes, it has. I don't think a cup of coffee is going to do us much good. Let's put another hearty breakfast in. Right, I think it's time to go home. This is going to be an interesting trip, I think. So we want to go back to Pathfinder from here. We're okay. Let's go. This is going to be an interesting experiment. I think the fact that it's on peaceful probably will mean that we won't have too much trouble. We're not particularly high up on the Y, so that shouldn't be an issue. Let's interrupt this dial because yeah, we don't want that running the whole time. I hope we've got enough fuel to fill these up. I can't remember if I've brought any fuel over here now. Oh, we've got a little bit more. Okay. So I'm thinking the best place to put this might actually be in here. It looks tall enough. I think it'll be able to cope with it. It is, however, odd numbers. Then again, everything is in here, so yeah, it might just have to... Can we put it up against this wall? I don't think we can. Well, we could dig the floor out, couldn't we? Let's do that. Let's keep it all fairly close together. So 1, 2, 3. I'll just dig through the hull of the ship. That's fine. No one will mind. Give me that back. Can I? No Nether? Why is it not lighting my Nether? Oh. That's definitely not working, is it? Is the Nether disabled here? Should we go back and find out? I'm very confused. I have no idea if that's how this is supposed to work or not. That is the right size, isn't it? I'm just setting fire to things. Yeah, I think I might have to go and look this up, guys. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, it seems like this is not going to work. There is no proper Nether dimension in this world. I probably should have taken the time to take that down while I was here, but I didn't. So what I've decided to do is to make a dimension of Nether. And I've been fishing through the box there, and I think I've got it sorted out. So we've got an effect none, which means we won't be hit with any nasty sort of potion effects. A material netherrack. That's in front of a terrain normal, so that should just make a normal looking world out of it. Sky body red moon, and I'm just toying with the idea of putting in a time one. But I'm not sure I've got any really useful time ones. That's materials, where's the time? It's the sky. Got lots of sky ones. It's terrain, structure. Okay, so we've got time evening with a different thing. It doesn't stack for some reason. Time midnight, no thank you. Time morning or time normal. I'm tempted by the time morning just for the light levels, but I only have one of those. And time normal I think will at least guarantee us at some point that we can see what we're doing. Let's do the morning one. I haven't looked at the Dimlets in the bag either, and maybe I should do that before we commit completely. Have we got any time ones in here? I don't think we have. These are all materials. Sky, and in this one, terrain flat. No, there's no time ones in here either. So we've got some effect ones. liquids and things. No, I think we'll sort them out at a later date. Let's put the time normal one in. That's still okay. And I figured out we can name it here. So let's call it Netherish. And hopefully that means we'll be able to find it later. So we have our realized dimension tab, which needs to go in here. That's okay. We'll pop this one in there. Not too sure what that one is. I think that might be our home world. Let's dial it up and see what we've got. So we want from... I thought that was us. Oh well, here we go. Let's dial that. We're okay. Good. Here we go, guys. I haven't got any power system to get back, so this could be a one-way trip for some time if I can't find any kind of power. Okay, we've got mushrooms. That's something. Yeah, ooh, yeah. Oh no, I've got no way back. I've just realised that I have no way back. Okay. This is a long way round to get some quartz. Oh, and they're going to blow up on me. Are you going to blow up on me? What am I going to do to get home? They are definitely... Oh! Smouldering, aren't they? That made me jump. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing that could happen here. I can't believe I've come all the way out here and not brought the machines I need to get home. I feel so stupid. And there doesn't seem to be any other ores here either, or wood or anything. Have I been smart and brought any wood with me? I don't think I have. I don't know what to do. Yeah, this could be a mistake. This could be a very big mistake. We shall see. Keep thinking it's going to stop if I back off, and it isn't. Fortunately, it just seems to mostly be making noise. Well, I've got some quartz anyway. I've got plenty glowstone. I've just got no way home. Right, I think I'm going to spend some time gathering some things and try and figure out what exactly it is I've done wrong, and try and find a way back. But I suspect that this may well be a good place to end the episode. We're probably getting up towards time anyway, so yeah, I think the best thing for me to do in my confused state is say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.